All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. So we're going all the way to Japan for Deep 1/10 Impact. We're going to the co-main event Microweight Championship. The champ Saori Oshima coming in at 10-3, welcoming the challenger Mizuki Furuse coming in at 9-9. I was looking forward to this fight. I actually bought the event pretty much just for this fight, although it was definitely a stacked event because it had two other title fights as well. But this is the one that took my interest because Oshima won the title back in 2020, the Deep Microweight title, but she hasn't defended it in all that time. Not because of inactivity. Deep just never scheduled her to defend this title. But I mean, she's Deep Jules atomweight champ. She's competed in Ryzen. But for whatever reason, they just kind of ignored this Deep Microweight title. So here she is defending it against Furuse, who, not the best fighter. Honestly, she's at this point, she's has a journeyman record. But I always felt that Microweight was her best weight category. So I wanted to see how she'd stack up against Oshima in this. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first round starts, and Furuse immediately starts pumping out the jab and throwing front kicks right up the middle. She did not want to let Oshima get close to her, but the champ Oshima, she was not going to be deterred. She just relentlessly drove forward to get to the clinch, showed really no respect for Furuse's striking, just relentlessly drove forward, got the clinch, and then got an effortless takedown. It happened so fast, I couldn't tell if it was a single leg or a trip, but she got Oshima straight to the ground. And from there, she passed guard again, almost basically effortlessly. Went for an armbar, but Furuse escaped the first armbar. However, Oshima did not let her up. Just stayed right there in side control, got to the scarf hold position, and started raining some hammer fists. Then she took Furuse's left arm and trapped it between her legs. And she slowly just putting little tiny punches onto Furuse's head. But at the same time, she's landing these little punches to Furuse's head. She starts cranking that arm and just slowly applying pressure. Eventually, Furuse just absolutely had no choice but to tap out. So your winner, the champ, retains her title via submission due to scarf hold arm lock. Only a minute and 24 seconds of the first round. Super fast fight. It honestly took me longer to describe the fight than the fight took to actually happen. So I'll admit this was pretty predictable ending. I mean, I figured Oshima would win. Just wasn't sure how fast it would go, or how long the fight would last and how it would be by. I didn't foresee a scarf hold arm lock. That was different for Oshima. Although not too surprising. Shouldn't be surprising because she is an accomplished judoka. And Oshima is just several levels above Furuse at this point. And it's funny because they've been fighting Furuse's been fighting longer. But I feel like Oshima's, background in judoka, in judo, I mean, she went to college for it and everything, just has allowed her to not only start at a much higher level than Furuse started at, she's been able to leverage that to stay at a higher level and compete at a higher level than Furuse has been able to. So she's just several levels above her at this point. And, as per usual, I mean, not always, but as per usual, if Saori Oshima gets you to the ground, it's usually just a matter of time until she submits you. And even if you do escape a submission, she's going to be on you relentlessly, just constantly attacking. That's one thing I love about Saori Oshima. She is constantly on the attack. Even in positions where you'd think, well, she should be on the defensive here. No, she is 100% offense all the time. She doesn't even give her opponents a chance to really work too much offense if she can. Third win in a row for the champ, Oshima. And like I said, this is the first defense of her microweight title. And after the fight, she said she wants to unify with the Deep Jewels microweight champ, Amp the Rocket. So you have Deep and then the all-female subsidiary Deep Jewels. Both have microweight championships. And Amp the Rocket, she won her title. Actually kind of got it handed to her due to weird COVID situations and everything. Never got a chance to actually win the belt. It just that they had a tournament and her opponent had to drop out. So she ended up getting the belt. So Amp the Rocket has not defended that belt either. I think that'd be a good fight. Amp the Rocket, brutally strong fighter. Very aggressive as well. Always on the attack. Be very interesting fight. Very much a contrast of styles too, because Oshima is all about technique and stringing attacks together, whereas Amp the Rocket is just about brute strength. So that's what Oshima wants to do. And something I want to talk about, Mizuki Furuse. She is one of the busiest fighters anywhere. I mean, this was her 19th pro fight, and she's only 21 years old. Those are ridiculous standards. Except for, I think, 2021, where she fought twice. Other than that, she fights a minimum 3 times a year. And her longest break since she turned pro was a year due to pregnancy. So she is just phenomenally busy. She has fought as much as 4 times in a single year. I think she's done that twice. So here's the question. Is her being that busy detrimental to her more than it's helping her? Is she basically being too busy taking fights, and is that taking away from her time to actually really work on things and try to make improvements? That's a question. Anyway, for things to work on for Oshima, I don't have anything. Obviously, flawless performance or near flawless performance. For Mizuki Furuse, well, I have the answer. I'm basically going to answer my own question. Is she fighting too much? I think so. I think she needs to take some breaks, some real breaks between fights, and work on things. Like, try to go different gyms. Find out, put things together. Make improvements. Also, get strong. Like she's a microweight, so she's tiny. But that doesn't mean she has to be like super skinny and no muscle definition or anything to her. Take some time between fights. Build some strength and work on things in the gym. For fights to make, sticking with Furuse, I'd like to see her fight another girl named Mizuki Nise Oshiro. They fought once before, back in September of 2021, at atom weight. I'd like to see them rematch. This time, let's do it at microweight. Both ladies, I think, do their best work at microweight, the 97-pound division. So let's see them rematch each other at microweight. And both ladies need a win right now, too. For Oshima, she called for it. Let's do that Amp the Rocket fight for the title unification, basically. If Deep wanted to, they could just basically remove the microweight title from Deep and just focus on have it like a Deep Jewels title if they wanted to. And so you get that title unification. Plus, like I said, the style contrast between those two. They're both highly aggressive, both love to attack, Oshima and Amp the Rocket, but whereas Amp is brute strength and lightning fast attacks, Oshima contrasts in that she's, chaining attacks. going for using her skills and technique. So I think that would make an exciting fight for the contrasted styles. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this bout. Deep 1/10 impact. Saori Oshima successfully defends her Microweight championship, submitting Mizuki Furuse in the first round. Let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to Wmma Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.